the chamber of the president of the Indiana County Chamber of Commerce. You might even be the chamber of the chamber. I don't know.
I don't know what the chamber of the chamber would be.
You have your own
but
chambers.
I got a good office, so yeah, it's nice.
Conversation brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. We typically get to this time of the year, and you've got a big event coming up.
Yes, we have quite a few big events coming up, actually. But we have the State of the County address that'll be coming up first on, I believe, May the 6th, which is a Friday morning. So that'll be with the Indiana County Commissioners. And when we first developed that idea, and it's kind of like what we do with Eggs and Issues, but we solicit questions from the community, so it's open to the public. It's not just businesses or chamber members. But we solicit questions of the community for the commissioners, and they can be on a variety of different topics. And the commissioners are usually very good about wanting to answer a lot of these questions. We've done it virtually the past couple of years just because of necessity, but this year, we had planned to do this in person and do it over breakfast. So we're going to be holding it over at the Hilton Garden Inn and on May the 6th, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. And we would encourage you to get over there and have a good breakfast from the Hilton and be able to ask the commissioners questions, and at the very least go and listen, hear what's going on in Indiana County and what may be going on in the county in the future. So It should be a great event, and we do have limited space, but I would just say contact us right away and get in and make sure you get over there on May the 6th.
Part of that, of course, will be the announcement yesterday about more internet services coming.
Absolutely. Broadband's going to be a big part of it.
Yeah, it is. And it was very exciting yesterday to get the announcement from Senator Pittman and the county.
It's the one kind of blessing that we've had through COVID was all the funding that we've been able to receive in this county to help with broadband. And, that's one of the things we likely would not have gotten nearly that kind of funding had it not been for some of the resources that have been made available to the county. So that is a good thing, kind of the silver lining and all that mess that we had over the last couple of years. But we're in a much better place. We're going to be even in a much better place. But that helps make our county competitive. When we are able to offer better broadband service and more wide-reaching, especially in some of those rural areas, that definitely makes us more competitive as a county with businesses who might be looking to relocate.
Absolutely. All right, so that's one event coming up, but you've got others.
Yes, we have two other events. So we have our golf tournament this year, which is going to be the Thursday before Memorial Day weekend, and I think that is May 26th, and that will be at the Links at Spring Church, which is a chamber member for us, and we wanted to make sure we tried to move things around a little bit, and we were very excited about holding it there, and actually we got a tremendous response so far. I think we already have 7 to 10 teams already signed up for that event this far in advance, but we thought it'd be nice to kind of kick off the Memorial Day weekend and have people be able to come and enjoy themselves. And it's a great opportunity to network, but that's one of our fundraisers for the year that we've created a couple of years ago. And, we're excited about that, so you can sign up and, want to thank all of our sponsors who've already signed up for it and the teams that have signed up. But it's going well so far. And then, of course, after that, we have our Business Hall of Fame, which is on June 23rd. So we have 3 pretty major events that are
Sure.
that are coming up in May and in June. So it's going to be a busy couple of months. And the Hall of Fame I'm very much looking forward to, and that'll be over at the Indiana Country Club. We've looked at some ways to kind of improve that and make it a little more fun and with the red carpet and some different things that we're working on. So with all the individuals this year who are going to be inducted, I'm very excited about that. I think it's going to be a big win for everybody, and certainly it's going to be a great way to honor those individuals, both deceased and living, who make such a big difference in the business community of Indiana County. So yeah, we're busy here over the next couple of months, and then we also have a business after hours right next door to here at S&T Bank on I believe April the 7th. So
yeah. Churning away here.
Yeah, March has kind of slowed down, but it allowed us a little bit of a chance to catch our breath and prepare. But it's wonderful to be able to look ahead and see so many things that we have coming up. So just would encourage everybody to take part in one or more of those events. And some of those, like I said, are open to the public. They're not just chamber members. The Hall of Fame, actually all 3 of those, the golf tournament and the State of the County. So if you're listening to this and you'd like to attend one of those, you can contact our office. You do not have to be a chamber member to be a part of it.
The infrastructure improvements that come with things like expanded broadband across Indiana County, all of that has a very big impact on business attraction, getting businesses to consider coming to Indiana County. Workforce is another big component of that, and I know that you've worked very, very hard on improving that as well. But those are things that it's never going to end. You're always going to have to be on top if you want to be competitive.
No, and I think from a business standpoint too, businesses have to be competitive as well. And with the options now that people have, especially those who are either looking to change jobs or maybe looking to get back into the workforce, one of the things that people look for is the ability to work from home still. And there's a lot of people that still want that. Well, to be able to do that effectively, you need the right broadband service throughout the county. So I think that's one of the things to attract businesses, but also to maybe attract some of these remote workers who might be tired of paying the high cost of living for some of these more urban areas. When you can do the same work from home, why not do it here where you have a better cost of living, better quality of life? At least that's my opinion in terms of the quality of life. But and we've got some of the things that are in place with the new co-work space up at the atrium. So, I mean, those are the types of things we need, and we continue to need to improve the infrastructure for things like that. But certainly that's some of the things that we're looking to do to attract businesses, but also to attract new people to come to the county and hopefully grow our population.
We hear about those things and we wonder, is it really that? Are people going to move to rural settings here in Indiana County rather than work in Pittsburgh or even Philadelphia or New York or Washington, D.C. if they have that option? We're really interested to see if that actually develops as it has the potential to.
You have some people who just love the urban setting, and you're not going to be able to compete with that here in Indiana County. I love the county. I love the setting that we have, but it is not downtown Pittsburgh. It's vastly different from that. However, there are a lot of people that may like that in their youth or out of college. They may like that setting, but as they're looking to start a family, it begins to wear on them a little bit, and especially with some of the increases in cost with everything these days, gas prices, everything else. I mean, they may not want to sit in traffic and burn up that gas for an hour and a half each way. So, I think that does make an impact on a lot of those decisions, especially as you're getting older and looking to start a family or looking to relocate your family. And we have great schools. We've got a great area. It's very safe here. I think there's a lot of things to make Indiana County attractive for people.
Yeah, cost of living here is so low compared to some of the big urban areas.
And the commute is, very, very minimal compared to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. All right. So those are some of the positive developments that are happening around our area. Of course, the Chamber of Commerce right there helping to push all of that along. There are other issues, of course. You're looking at the state budget when it comes in. You're interested in that. Human services here in Indiana County. You're very, very interested in Reggie and the developments with that. As Governor Wolf's term nears an end, is he able to push it across the finish line, or are you able to hold it back? I know those are things that concern you.
Yeah, and I don't know if we have answers for any of those yet. And, I mean, we're still kind of waiting to see. I don't know. There's a lot of processes in place to try to slow that down or delay it as long as we can. And hopefully maybe if he's out of there, then that can change some of those things. We've got a lot to work on, and we're certainly looking at multiple different options for if it would happen or if it would not happen. And I think we have to be proactive in both of those cases. And, the other thing we focus on, is workforce, and trying to help many of our businesses out. We have some that are doing very well right now, but most of them are still struggling as people are trying to get back into the workforce. And I think there's a lot of people that still, if you don't have a job, there are plenty of places you can contact our office. And if you're looking for one, we'll be happy to point you in some of the right directions, because there's plenty of places that are offering a very good salary right now. But we continue to work closely also, Todd, with our local school districts. And, we're trying to help make sure that what's happening now is not the same trend that's 5 years from now. We got some big things in the works that we'll announce here probably in the next month or so, that in terms of next year, with some things that we're going to be doing with the students and teachers in Indiana County that I think is going to be a real big feather in the cap of the education community as well as the chamber. And we're really excited about some of those things. So Workforce is still a priority, but we're taking some strides to really help make sure that the future workforce is going to be strong.
Yeah, absolutely. And a big part of that is bolstering IUP and other universities and institutions such as that to produce teachers, because we need to.
Yeah. It's boy, every school district, you talk about every day how many substitutes are needed. It's crazy to think that. So I mean that we still need. And boy, I think back to years ago when there were so many teachers and not enough jobs, and it's kind of been changed now. So yeah, we need to continue to work with IUP, not just with teachers, but there's a number of different professions out there that I think we need to keep churning those out here locally, and we need to find a way once they're graduated to keep them here in Indiana County. So.
He's Mark Hilliard, Chamber of Commerce President. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thanks, Todd.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS.